In this video we're going to take a look at conditionals in Python, specifically if, then, and else if. Let's start off with a sort of dichotomous key in trying to identify an animal. Let's say we have a boolean that says has feathers. And we're going to say that equals true. A boolean that says has legs equals true. And a boolean that says does swim equals false. Alright, so let's say B has feathers, and if it has feathers, then we're going to ask, well, let's say print it is a bird. Otherwise, print it is a reptile. Alright, it's very gross underestimation of what it could be, but let's say it's something like this. Alright, so then we run it, it says it's a bird. Alright, now let's go in and let's detail out one of these. Say if it has feathers, then let's say another condition, if B does swim, then if it has feathers and it swims, it is a duck. Else, print it is a hen. Alright, and then let's go and run that. Oops, forgot the colon. Run that. It is a hen. Alright, so it has feathers. It's true. It does swim. It's false. So it jumps over here to this else statement and says it is a hen. We can do that over here as well, and it can be a totally different one. So it say B has legs. In that case, print it is a lizard. Else, print it is a snake. Right, so it still says it's a hen. We can change it, say it has feathers as false. But because it doesn't swim, it doesn't matter. But if it doesn't have legs, it says it's true. And so it does have legs, so it is a lizard. Alright, so this is the basic setup for nesting if and else statements. Another maybe more robust way might be to do this evenly, and what I mean by that is that each time we go in we test the same thing. So let's say we come in here and we say first, does it have legs, and then does B does swim, and then we say okay, if it has feathers, it has legs, and it does swim, then it is a duck. Else, if it doesn't swim, it is a hen. Alright, now we can go back even further here and say that else to this has legs, and then do the same, B does swim. So now it has feathers, it does not have legs, but it does swim. Then we can say print it is a legless duck. Else, print it is a legless hen. Alright, so we've taken care of both of those. We can come back here up to feathers. Okay. Let's say it doesn't have feathers, but it does have legs, and it does swim. Then print it is a lizard. else print it is a lizard that doesn't swim. Come back up here to has legs, so we're at it doesn't have feathers, it doesn't have legs, but it does swim. Then it is a snake. And if it doesn't swim, print it is a snake that doesn't swim. Alright, so now it's a little more robust. It handles all the conditions. Because there are 3 different booleans, there are actually 8 different possibilities of outcomes. So if we hit run here, line 20, need a colon, forgot all my colons on the else. Alright, play. It is a lizard that doesn't swim. Alright, doesn't have feathers, does have legs, doesn't swim. Alright, let's say here true, false. Alright, it is a legless hen. Alright. Now, yet another way to deal with this is by using else if or elif. So instead of saying B has feathers and has legs and does swim separately, we'll ask each one together. So we use the AND operator. There's some other operators. You can also use OR. There's also a NOT, but we're using an AND here. And does swim. Print it is a duck. Right? Now instead of doing else here, we do elif, which is like else if. And in this case, we want to basically repeat and not B does swim, so it doesn't swim. Print it is a hen. And we can do another one. Has feathers and not B has legs and B does swim. Right. Not B has legs and not B does swim. And let's do one more here. Not B has feathers and B has and B does swim. Lizard and has legs and not he does swim. Is a lizard that doesn't swim. And B does swim. It is a snake. Not has feathers and not B has legs and not B does swim. Print it is a snake that doesn't swim. let's give all falses. And if all false, 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 it's this last condition, it is a snake that doesn't swim. Right? We could also do maybe an else and say print. I'm not sure how you got here because we handled every condition, so it's really weird in that case. So it wouldn't work. It wouldn't be able to get here really in the code. But if we were to remove a couple of these that didn't make sense, such as maybe this one, or the ones that we added that were different from the basic dichotomous key, then we might want to put in an else condition that would handle all the ones that we missed. But anyways, this is another way that you can use else and elif to capture sort of a set of different booleans. Rather than nesting, you can have this elif structure. Alright, so that's it about the conditionals with if, else, and elif. Make sure to put in your colons.